What's what's that question for? Just one of those scenes where you just like, alright, yeah. Oh, you mean that? Oh, you actually noticed that. Oh, so few people fucking noticed that I didn't even register that's what your question was. Yes, it is. It's like 4 games behind, but every time I beat a game, I add something to that. So many people notice that. Hold on, I'm trying to find something to scratch my center of my back. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 games behind, but it only takes me like an hour to add all 4 of those, so I should really do that. I have to add like Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, Cairn, uh something. I don't know. Oh yeah, Tatsu. I love Xeno X. Well, not love, but I like Xeno X. I already mentioned in a voice chat with you that I'm a big Xenoblade head. Except for 2. I hate 2. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned I hate 2 from you. But I don't know. I hate 2, by the way. I cannot find any back scratching devices in my room. Funny thing, on my old scene, where I was bad at art, the fusion gunship was in the trash can because I really didn't like Metroid Fusion. I really didn't, man. It, like, the reason I don't like it is because to play Metroid Fusion, which I told is the best one, right? You have to be good. You have to already know all of the shit. Like, all, not even just all the shit, sorry. You have to know all of the nonsense from Metroid 1. And I'm like, and to know all the nonsense from Metroid 1, you either have to be Googling shit 24/7 or being like someone who's played the game for like 7 months on end. So obviously, I did not have the skills to pay the Metroid Fusion bills. Because the game also, Metroid Fusion straight up does not tell you how to do the light speed run if you didn't play Metroid 1. It kind of, well, it doesn't, one thing, it doesn't tell you how to do the light speed run. But like I unlocked it. It doesn't even, so I'm pretty sure Fusion doesn't even tell, this was like 3 years ago, by the way, so keep in mind my memory is hazy. But they don't even tell you you unlocked the light speed run. Like, you unlock armor that in the previous game is how you got the light speed run, but it doesn't tell you how to do it or that you have it. So I was like, I was like stuck for like an hour, and I looked it up, and it was like, oh yeah, this thing unlocks the light speed run. You probably already got it, and you have to use the light speed run. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, Shine Spark. No, you need it. There's a wall you can't go through, and you need to use the shine. And there is like 2 rooms you need to wall jump in. Yeah, the game doesn't show you the skills. You need to do the shine spark, and like you need to do like 2 shine sparks, which once you know how to do a shine spark, it's easy. And you need to do like 5 wall jump areas in Fusion to progress. What do you mean? I literally could not progress. I literally, there was a secret elevator that took me up one of those walls. I did not find it. You 100% need to use the Shine Spark to beat the game. I was soft locked until I could Shine Spark through a wall. I'm not joking, that's what happened. I know that one for a fact. I know it's been 3 years since I played it, but still, I know that was there. I know I needed to Shine Spark through a wall. That was how I got stuck. To do a run for it. Bet. I won't watch it because I don't want to watch my trip. Anyway, what else do I have on that scene? I don't have my mic on that scene, so I'm not going to transfer to it. Yeah, we have a lot on that scene. Yeah, hold on. I need to check what I need to do. What I need to add to the scene, because I forget. Mass Effect 2 and 3 need to be put on. So I'm pretty sure I put Mass Effect 1 already. Yeah, there's Mass Effect 1. We got Xenoblade, we got Aloft, we got Thief 1, 2, and the remake, I believe. Got Dishonored in here, we got Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Suitless Samus. Actually, I'm probably gonna do art now, so I could probably just pull up the art file and go through it because I do find it fun, and no one notices it. So, all right, let's go to this scene instead. So I'm gonna be doing art now, and the scene looks almost identical to normal, but something changed. But you won't notice it because you're here, not in the VOD. Where's my Twitch dashboard? Where did it go? Here it is. Title changed. I don't think I think I had access to the whole map and I was just stuck. I guarantee there's a Shine Spark requirement. I guarantee it. There's no way there wasn't. Anyway, let's get my art on the screen. Anyway, this is the art file. It's a massive dump truck file because it's animated. Okay, hold on. Let's go through what we got. I don't know, are there any more you recognize, I guess? Some of them I guarantee are unrecognizable. Oh, that one. This one took me a moment to remember what this one is. How many do you think you recognize? Because I went a little abstract on some of them. Well, yeah, this one. Oh, let's make a new layer. Fuck it. New layer, red line. Here we go. I definitely went abstract on this one. This one's hard to see from far away. And after playing Halo 1 on my own time, this kind of looks like Halo 1. It is not, unfortunately. What other ones else are abstract? Oh, I have the mirror mode is on. Stop that. I'm honestly forgetting what this one is. This one's so abstract that I forgot it. This one. What the fuck is the star one? What's the star one? Can anyone remember what the star is from? Yes and no. This one's not a trophy. The trophies, is what I call them, are the ones highlighted in white. Anything else is just a part of the decoration. Like, everything in this cabinet is decoration. The books are decoration. It has to be highlighted in white. This is a half... I do like brooms, but this is a reference to... Maho... I can't spell it. This is a reference to Maho Sentai... fucking... How am I blanking? Magi Ranger. Maho Sentai Magi Ranger is what this broom is based on. It's kinda. Maho Sentai Which other one did I go abstract on? Oh yeah, I went abstract on this one. That one's abstract. This one's abstract. This one's not that abstract, but it's obscure. This one's obscure. This one next to it is obscure as well. This one's so obscure that I forgot what that one is. This one is actually 2, and I forgot what this one is. This one's 2, because obviously this is Midna's helmet. What the fuck is this one, dude? I forgot. I forgot. This one's obscure. Hold on, I gotta open the other file. Hold on. Which one are some of these? I forgot. Oh, is the star Mario RPG? Is that what the star is? The star is Mario RPG. That's what it is. How did I forget what the feathery thing is? What's the feathery? Oh, is this the feathery thing? Okay, that's what that one is. Aegis Core, Jin's Mask, Zen's Monado. Good for being specific, damn. Fusion gun shop. The gun sword. Whatever looks fairly fam. Gun sword? This one? Rayquaza, Suicune. Zonai Energy Cell. Good on that one. Big Wonder Seed. Onion from Pikmin 3. Because they made the onion not beautiful in Pikmin 4. I don't know why they made it not beautiful. It's so beautiful in Pikmin 3. I don't know why they fucking stopped doing that anyway. This one is Dishonored Death of the Outsider. This is the magic sword, or not magic. This is the special sword you steal from the vault in the Death of the Outsider climax. Which other one did you get wrong? Because I think you got another one wrong. I think it's just that and the Pikmin First Shadow. I mean, yeah, that's the Midna helmet. I think you got them. I think you got all of them. Oh, the Yin Yang. I actually love this one. This also, I'm surprised. I mean, this one's pretty zoomed out, but I'm surprised you didn't see that one. Actually, oh, you didn't see this one. Anyway. This is an Atlamelia from Dark Cloud for the PlayStation 2. Did I do a trophy for Dark Cloud 2? Did I forget to make a trophy for Dark Cloud 2? Did I? I think I forgot to do Dark Cloud 2, because I played it. Oh no, here it is. This one's Dark Cloud 2. Because that's the Atlamelia from Dark Cloud 2. There we go. I thought I fucked up for a second. Phew. Googling. Moons of the Valley. One second. Yes. Kinda. Yes. Yes. Kinda. I think so. I had to Google what the flower was. It's like 90% yes. 90% yes. I can go through all of them. I'll go through all of them because now that I've looked at the like 3 I forgot, I can go through all of them. It is not for Animal Crossing, no. I'm gonna go through all of them, especially these obscure ones up here. Okay, so they are lilies though, so that's close. This is Tome, the first game I ever played. This is the most overpowered attack in the game, and this is an annoying collectible from the game underneath it. This is the most classic indie horror game ever, The Witch's Forest. Is that what it is? No, Witch's House, sorry. Where the game's motifs are a rose, and you need a knife to cut the roses at the end. This one is the Eye of something, I don't remember what it's called, from Thief, the best, the stealth game that started the stealth game genre. This is the control tower from Thief 2, the best stealth game ever made, released in like 2004, and still has not been topped. Wonder Seed, Mario. Bayonetta's 1, 2, and 3. Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Emerald. This one is the 3 Sacred Flames from Skyward Sword. Fusion Gunship. Katsu from Xenoblade X. Zonai batteries. Wait, which one looked familiar? Which one? Oh, the watch. You said watch. Oh, right. I can't read. Yeah, that's Bayonetta 1. Yeah, I'm dumb. Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2 Torn of the Golden Country, which is its own game. And I will always mention how this is its own game, because Torn of the Golden Country is genuinely like a 7 out of 8. 7 to 8 out of 10. Genuinely, Torn of the Golden Country is an 8 out of 10 game, except for the ending. Speaking of games that shit the bed at the ending, fucking Torna shits the bed at the ending. I love Torna, and then it's like, oh boy, I'm ready to fight the final boss, and then a big pop-up appears that says, sorry, you have to complete a minimum of 80 side quests before beating the game, before fighting the final boss. And it's like, what the fuck? Asshole. I was having fun. If you just patch that part out, the game would be an 8 out of 10. But it's so fucking annoying to have to stop my epic adventure to go fucking do 80 side quests. Go fight 80 side quests to fucking do this shit, to beat the game. Genuinely, if I ever play Torna again off stream, because if I play it on stream, I'll have to do the ending. But if I ever play this game again off stream on my own time, I'm not doing the side quest. I'm just ending the game. I'm just being like, oh, I made it. Bye. Anyway, Xenoblade 2, genuinely like 2 out of 10. I can count the amount of things Xenoblade 2 does on my fingers. The amount of good things it does on my fingers. Genuine 2 out of 10. As time goes on, I get angrier at this game because I find more to hate about it. This one looks like Iron Man. I genuinely hate this one, as in what I drew. I genuinely hate what I drew because this one sucks. This is the Platinum Chip from Fallout New Vegas. Anyway, moving on. This is the codec device from Prey. This is the battle plug from Mario & Luigi, the newest one. Oh, the lilies one. I got excited when I thought you knew this one. These are the white lilies from Signalis, a genuine 9 out of 10 game. Honestly, a great game. Play Signalis. It's cheap. It's like $20, I think. Yeah. It's small. It's both small and abstract, because like you see the platinum chip in New Vegas for like a total of 1 minute. You see the platinum chip for a total of like 1 minute in game, but there's like nothing else. Like maybe I could have drawn power armor, but like, well, it's Signalis is a Resident Evil style horror game. But yeah, Resident Evil puzzles, basically. It's pretty fun. I only hit like 2 obtuse puzzles. I think I've consistently played Signalis like 3 times every year because I do not remember having to microwave a chemical. I do not know what you're talking about with that one. Honestly. What was I gonna say? Because every time I play Signalis, I play it 3 times in a row. Like, I'll like be like, oh boy, I want to play Signalis again. And I'll play it twice in the same day because I'll just speedrun it. This is the thingy, I forgot what it's called, from Mass Effect 1. I haven't drawn Mass Effect 2 and 3 yet, so oops. This is the Hollow Pen from Time Hollow. I need to replay that one on stream. Atlamilia from Dark Cloud 2. Pikmin 3. Onion. Splatoon? Oh wait, this one's a 3-in-1. This one's a 3-in-1, I forgot. This one is Splatoon 3. This one is Splatoon 3 DLC. And this one is... I'm doing this with my mouse, I'm not doing this with a pen. Well, I didn't see that there, but I would recognize it. Oh, which one? Wait, which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? I don't want to say this one if it's this one. I want to know if you get it. Splatoon 1? Yeah, Hero Mode Backpack Splat Tank. Okay, this one is from Neo, The World Ends With You. The longest name of a game I've ever played where I was invested in the story, but I hated basically all of the gameplay of Neo The World Ends With You. I also didn't learn until halfway through the game that Neo The World Ends With You is a sequel. It's like a semi-sequel where you don't need to play the game before it, but and it doesn't tell you that it's a sequel, but then randomly in the last 20 minutes of the game, then the last 20 minutes of the game, they're like, hey, remember all these guys from the previous game? And it's like, who the fuck are you people? Who are you people? It's like, hello, I'm the protagonist from the previous The World Ends With You game. And I'm like, okay, welcome in, guy. The game doesn't tell you that's a sequel. I didn't know it was. I probably would have played the first one if I knew. Fucking insane. I'm like, who is this guy? I should probably make this one bigger, honestly. I just thought because it's a pin in game, it's a pin. So I pinned it to the backpack because that makes sense. That's why I put it there. This is the save point in indie game Lunacid. Do recommend. That's a good one. We already went over this one. This is the Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Oh wait, I should have done the middle first. My bad. This is On Guard, and this one's Twilight Princess. This one's Witcher 3. This one is Dishonored 1. This one is Dishonored 2. This one is Xenoblade Future Connected. By the way, 3 out of 10 game. I hate Future Connected. One thing I hate the most about Future Connected is that they fucked the gameplay. Xenoblade 1 has probably the most perfect gameplay in any game in any RPG I've ever played. Except maybe Paper Mario, right? Yeah, this is the circlet you get for 100%ing the game. This is the 100% circlet. So, yeah. But they screwed the Future Connected gameplay. Because It's fucking... So, Xenoblade 1 is so good in the gameplay that it, like, there's so many builds. You can have so many... And I would be fine if Future Connected wasn't a long game, but Future Connected is, No, I haven't played 3 and I refuse to. Future Connected, like, if it was like a 2-hour DLC, I would be fine with them fucking the gameplay. But they fucked it so... It's a full-length game, Future Connected. So what they do is... So, Xenoblade 1 has so many builds. You can build your game however you want it, and you can do so much with it. Unfortunately, Future Connected cuts the roster in half. And you might be like, oh, they had to cut the roster in half because they couldn't get all the voice actors back or something. But they added 2 new characters who copy the movesets of characters from the main game. Why don't you do that with more characters? Like, you brought back the 2 worst characters. If I had to pick 2 characters, or sorry, you had to bring back... Melia is not the worst character, sorry. The Nopons mimic the worst characters from Xenoblade 1. Rein and Sharla. Sharla is genuinely the only bad party member in Xenoblade 1. And you might be like, why? She's the only healer in the game. Yeah. There are 100 builds in Xenoblade 1 that let you not have a healer. And having a healer is genuinely the worst strategy you can do in Xenoblade 1. It's genuinely the worst, like, build, is Sharla. Sharla is the worst character to build your team around. But in Future Connected, you have to have Sharla on your team, basically. The whole game. And they didn't fix the one issue Sharla had. They forced you to use Sharla 12 years after the game came out, and they didn't even fix Sharla. They didn't even make her better. She's just Sharla, but the same. And despite you having Shulk, and despite you having Melia, they don't bring back the... Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, Xenoblade 1 is balanced around one big feature, and it's the fact that Shulk can see the future. So enemies will have ultra powerful attacks that they use on you that can like one-shot you, but Shulk sees the future and you know it's coming, so you can prepare. You can prepare for the ultra powerful attack. Shulk cannot see the future in Future Connected, which means you can't prepare for the fuck you moves, which means you'll just be fighting an enemy like, oh yeah, I'm having a good time, and then it'll be like level 1 dog used maul, and now your party is dead. And it's like, oh, okay, that's cool, I guess. And because they removed the skill tree from the game, your characters are like way weaker than they would be. So your characters are weaker because there's no skill tree, and you can't prepare for the fuck you moves because you can't see the future. So you just die sometimes. Like, it's not fun. Future Connected is so bad. Like, let's play the worst Xenoblade team without skills, without skill linking, and without seeing the future, which are all things that is what makes you good at combat in the first game. Geniuses. They're so smart, guys. Anyway, this one's Xenoblade 1, a genuine, like, 10 out of 10 game. But just kidding, you can't, nothing's a 10 out of 10, and Sharla sucks. So 9 out of 10. Anyway, over here. Sifu. Love this game. Sifu's a great indie game. Like, 10 out of 10. As well. This one... Dishonored, or not Dishonored, sorry. Funny thing is the connection to Future Isn't really evident until future reading. Yeah. Lol. Sorry, this one's Deathloop. I love Deathloop. Deathloop's a great game that got like, Deathloop was hated on launch apparently. And I'm like, why was it hated on launch? It's a good game. It's funny. The gameplay's awesome. The story is fun. It's a good game. I don't know why people hated Deathloop on release. like what the fuck? I love Arcane Studios. I have like 10 Arcane Studio games on this fucking board right now. That game was a hit. Oh, I missed this one. This one's a lock. Indie game that we're still kind of playing. This is the Magic Crystal from the Thief remake, which isn't that good of a game. I love you, Thief 1 and 2. You're like 10 out of 10s. I hate you, Thief remake. You're like you're not that bad. Like a 5. That's decent. Whatever. This game is from a game that crashes a fuck ton. It's called Bloodstain. Bloodstain was fun. The best part about Bloodstain was anything but the boss fights. All the boss fights in Bloodstain suck. Genuinely, if you watch my Bloodstain VODs, I'm having a jolly old time until a boss fight happens. There's like one good boss fight in the whole game. All of the bosses are dog shit. And it does... I didn't even know there was more than the one, honestly. But yeah. What was I gonna say about it? It does the Metroidvania thing. So, Metroidvanias, so there are two genres that I feel like are very... There's two game genres that are plagued by people's perception. How do I put this? Because people have a certain perception of two of these genres, game devs feel inclined to be shit when making them. So the first example I'll use is the Souls-like genre. Because Dark Souls 1 is hard, anyone who makes Souls-like wants to make it hard. But as time goes on, Souls-like players get better at games because, you know, they get better reaction times and shit from playing Souls-like. And so, to keep Souls-like games hard, they have to resort to adding bad game design to modern Souls-likes to just, like, give you the middle finger so that it's harder. And that makes them not fun anymore. You know? So, that's, like, a plague with Souls-like games. It's because people want them to be hard, but because they're getting better, they feel easier, and thus game developers feel like they have to resort to bad game design to make fights hard. Now, the other genre that I would say is plagued by the similar thing is Metroidvanias. Because Metroid and Castlevania are for the fucking NES, which, 3 things about that. 1, their NES games were often pointlessly hard or pointlessly hard and pointlessly obtuse, so that you would have to rent the game longer, because that was still when people rented games from, like, Blockbuster. So they made them obtuse so that you'd have to rent them longer. And so modern Metroidvania games will include one super obtuse you have to Google it moment. And that's what this game does. It has a you have to Google it moment because it's horseshit. And that's just not fun. I don't like a you have to Google it moment in a fucking video game. I should be able to do everything in the video game right then and there. Or at least figure it out, you know? So the moment in Bloodstained is that... So you eventually reach a pit of spikes that you have to cross, right? And you're like, well, how do I cross this pit of spikes? I'll die if I try to cross it. There is a hidden piece of armor in a random chest in the most obtuse part of the game that gives you armor that prevents spikes from dealing damage to you. Specifically. And it's only useful for this one part of the game. And it's like, oh, cool, I guess. And I scoured the whole map looking for like a key item or something, right? Nothing tells you to go where you need to go. And the chest is in a weird room that is hard to navigate. And thus it's hard to obtain the chest, even if you know where the fucking chests are. Like, I knew the chest was in a certain room, but I couldn't find it because the room is hard to navigate. And it was a you have to Google it moment. And that's something that plagues Metroidvanias that I hate. But they feel inclined to do that because Metroid and Castlevania were obtuse because they were on the NES. So they're like, we have to make our game obtuse. It's like, nothing about Metroidvania says the game must be stupid. Like, that's not in the genre description. It doesn't say game must be dumb. Like, okay. I think that's all of them. I don't think I missed anything. My throat's dry from ranting. I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, I think we're good. I can go through the references in this cabinet, because these aren't trophies. These are just background design. These are all references. Congratulations. Yeah. I like being distracted. I don't know what to draw yet. Everything in this cabinet is a reference to the same thing. My special interest is a show called Chaotic. These are all items from it. This one's the Horn Saber. This one's a Mepedian Mujic. This one's the Flux Bauble. This one's a statue I forgot the name of. This is the Cyclance. I forgot what this brown thing is, because it's tiny. This one's the Ice Cloak. And this one's the Droskin. I genuinely forgot what this one is, because I don't like it. I just Googled... I was just looking at things I could put in this spot, because I couldn't think of anything. So it is a reference to the thing. I just couldn't remember. So I don't know the name of it. I gotta find it real quick. Ooh, the website. Does your friend play Chaotic or watch it? Oh, it plays it. I'm going through the Chaotic cards. Find what this card was called. I don't know what this brown thing was. What is this brown thing? It's so tiny, I can't tell. I don't remember what that brown thing is, dude. I feel like the Droskin's recognizable. I think the most recognizable ones are these three. The Horn Saber is obscure, but I love it. The Cyclance is hard to see. The Ice Cloak is just kind of, you have to be looking for it, because it's wrapped up. And you'd be a psychopath to recognize this one. I'm still finding the name of it. I know it's a battle gear. I know it's an equipment piece in the game, so I'm looking through the equipment. Where the fuck is it? Looking and looking and looking and looking. How did I not find it? Oh, I found it. It's the Sinister Statuette. Equipped creature deals 15 or more damage. Opposing engaged creature loses 10 discipline of your choice. Wow. Kind of trash, but you know. I think that's the only reference in the whole thing. Yeah, I'm bored. I don't know what to do now. Talked about everything on my page, and that's it. Womp, womp, womp. Did I ever play Pokemon Platinum? Did I skip Pokemon Platinum? Because I remember when I was originally playing these, it's because I wanted to play every Pokemon game to, like, replay them all. But I think I skipped Platinum because I remember I was playing Black and White, and then I quit because I was both burnt out on Pokemon and I was baby raging. But that means I would have skipped Platinum. But I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't think I played Platinum. I think I skipped that one. The slow generation, where everything was fucking slow. I didn't feel like it. And maybe Trevor Conroy had just finished his playthrough of Platinum, so I was like, I just watched it, so I was like, I'm chill. Now, his playthrough of Platinum was forever ago, wasn't it? Now I gotta check. When was his Platinum playthrough? Trevor Conroy Platinum. When did he play Platinum? Platinum was 10 years ago. It wasn't Platinum. No way. Platinum was 10 years ago? What the fuck? No, it wasn't. No way he played 10 years ago. Okay, maybe it wasn't. That wasn't the reason then. What was the reason then? Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what my reason was for not playing Platinum. That was the only thing I could think of, and it's way wrong. Anyway, I really gotta replay Time Hollow. This is why I wanted everything to be like an accurate-ish size on this thing. The Hollow Pen is so tiny, dude. The Hollow Pen's minuscule. It's so tiny. You can't see it. There's no way you can see it when it's zoomed out. Like, accurate-ish. Like, the Witcher symbol should be smaller. This pin should be smaller, but then you couldn't see it. Sword should probably be a bit bigger than that. I don't know why I made it so small. I don't know why I made the sword so tiny. I just like what I did with this. This was good. I sometimes feel tempted to redraw and reanimate the screen, but I'm like, nah, every time I do, it's a bitch. It's a bitch to... First off, it's a bitch to animate fire. At least for me. Second, it's a bitch to draw this room. And I wish not to do it. It is too much effort. And I should draw something. But what to draw? I was talking so much with the fucking Cairn ending, and then I got fucking... Then I talked about this, and now my voice is tired. I'm not ready to end stream, though, so I guess I should draw. I'll be normal. I'm drawing this. Yes, I'll finish doing fan art. The drawing stream will finally begin. Get my music up. Let's get my reference of this character up. Brain farting where I put the reference. I think it's just in my downloads folder. I don't know how some people are psychotic enough to screen share their whole screen when they're fucking streaming. Like, I would be banned like 30 times over. Where the fuck did I put this reference? Oh, did I actually finally move it to the reference folder? Instead of letting it sit in my downloads folder for 2 years? What? I don't need the reference. Oh, here, I just found it. I moved this to the reference folder. Like a smart person. Alright, now time for the most normal song in my playlist. Followed by not normal. Continued by even less normal. Although it's muted. Where's it muted? You might say most normal, this song is still weird, y'all. I've only recently started adding normal music to my playlist, and there's only like one right now because I haven't added the rest. But I wrote down what I was gonna add. That's something. Let's do the belly button one, whatever that one's called. Actually, I was doing them in order. What's the next one in order? The Animal Crossing one is next. Vaguely Animal Crossing. Really little guys. Yeah. This is the second doodle page I've done. Because I'm trying to... They help. They both help and they're fun. And I've only recently learned how to doodle. Yeah, let me pull up the other one. I'll pull up the other doodle page that I did. The first one I did. Just real quick. I don't want to load this one. This is the first doodle page I did. Which is even more silly little guys. You know, I drew a lot more on this doodle page, but this one feels like it has more. Because they're also higher quality doodles. Some of these are pretty shit. Some of these doodles suck in GL. Some people get really mad at me whenever I say a certain cover, or certain covers are better than the original, but you have to admit, this one's just better. This one is better. You can't deny it. This cover's better than the original. I will die on that hill. I will battle in the trenches for this take. Thoughts? Because I always thought the original song was good. I'm not saying it's not good. But this cover is just goated? Like, I don't know. Here's a hot take, I guess. I give the original of this song, like, I don't know, like a 6 out of 10. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not like, oh hell yeah, put it on. You know, I'm not like, it's not gonna be my top like 50. Like, it's not gonna be in my like, oh, what songs are you feeling right now? Yeah, that one. Yeah. Only the cover makes it fucking peak, I feel. So that's like a hot take. I'm pretty sure the original of that song is like beloved. Pretty sure people like adore it. I don't know why, man. The original is like, okay. If my friend was here who really hates my music takes, he'd be like, oh yeah, but you like Imagine Dragons. That's what he'd say. And I feel like I get slandered on that too much, that I like Imagine Dragons. I like 3 Imagine Dragons songs. And I think the 3 that I like are not, like, crazy. I think a lot of people like the 3 that I like. Anyway, the 3 that I like are Bones, Sharks, and, I'm blanking on the 3rd one, honestly, not gonna lie. In jail. Not gonna lie, blanking on the 3rd. Brains fried today? Oh, so this song, I have the original and 2 covers on my playlist because it's just too good. We hit the goated. Okay, this one, it's not better than the original, but this is a goated cover. Guess the singer? Guess the singer? She's gonna scream, God, what have you done? By the way, the answer is Rick Astley. Old man Rick Astley is so fucking peak. I'm on it frame one whenever old man Rick posts a cover. Because I don't think he makes any new songs. He just makes covers. It's fine, man. You do your shit, man. We love Rick Astley. I can tell I'm bored when I just like start talking about my music playlist. I have wacky music tastes and I'm not ashamed. I'm not bored, just I don't know how to talk about. Topic runneth dry. Pieces have all gone soft. Not that often. I'll try and own it. Don't waste my life. Surprise me while wishing for the light. Square up and I'm tired of waiting. For the time of my life, I've been in the rain. The fast flies fast so fast. I'm going to the end. I'm glad I noticed this now. I fucked up the from the top of this one. We could fight so fairly about spit your teeth out. But every time I doodle someone's OC, I'm like, man, I suck at colors. In terms of like designing colors. Man, they're so good at color economy, dude. Like Scar uses like 5 colors aside from the rainbow bead necklace. There's like 5 colors on this art piece. Whenever I'm designing a character, I'm like using way too many colors all the time. Like, I just can't figure out when to reuse certain colors. I think that's changed in my most recent design that I have not shared. Actually, even look at my current design. Look at my Jester design. The colors drove me insane on this Jester. And even then, I still had to break I still had to break typical color conventions in certain spots. Mostly below the waist, but you can't see that on this. It looks fine on the waist up. It looks fine the whole waist down too. It just took me a while. And I wasn't very color economical with the waist down part. I don't think that's a real term, I just made that up, but it makes sense, color economy, with like just reusing colors in the right spots. It makes sense, I just don't think it's a real term, I think I just made it up. No, my color design is awful. Truly. On a design I have not shared yet because it's for a project that I want to be secret till it's done, but I haven't worked on it in a while, so it's not gonna be done, because I'm stupid. But on that project, I think I am... the color design on that one's fine. But I can't share it yet. Because it's not done yet. There's no real reason I can't share it. It's just I want to keep it a secret until it's done, you know? I just really want it to be done before I share it. At least the first part. Again, it's the comic I keep mentioning. It's the comic. Well, I'm like, I want the first chapter to be completely secret until it's out. And then every future sequel, I'll just, like, stream doing it. I'll just stream making the sequel chapters. Okay, next one is the Mimic. There's no reason I have to keep it a secret. There is really no reason. It just, I just want it to be a secret. I want the twist to be a secret. The chapter 1 twist. What to reveal it? Which it, you know, I've been thinking about this. Maybe I give up on my weekly streak of art just to work on the comic. Because I originally did the weekly streak because I wanted to see, because I got addicted to it. And also that I wanted to get it, I was close to getting it to a year of weekly streaks. And now we're at 70 weeks of weekly upload on art. It's not like hard. It's just sometimes I go, oh, I want to work on a comic, but I should get my weekly art done instead. I don't like doing weekly art. It's nice getting weekly art out, but I also want to work on the comic. Why can't I have two me's? So honestly, I've made no progress in the comic in like a good month or two. Literally not a single line. What I need is more art buddies. Because if I can just like get in a call with people and draw while talking with people, it would be nice. I don't have enough art buddies. I don't have any art buddies, I don't think, anymore. Well, I technically have 2 art buddies left. Because they are falling off the face of... They're either falling off the face of the earth, like a plague, or they hate me. And 2 of them, the 2 art buddies that are left, one of them doesn't really be on the internet anymore, like rarely, and the other doesn't really do art anymore because they're sick. So it's like, damn. I need more art buddies. I've been trying to make art buddies, but like, I don't know, people seem so like unwilling to be friends with people in this current state of the world. I feel like before you could just be like before I could even just like befriend a random person and become art buddy with them. But now, dude, I feel like it's an impossible task. People don't like being art buddies anymore. I don't know why. I think you're trying to get like shit out of them. Or actually, that's mainly it. They just assume everyone who tries befriending them wants shit out of them, and I'm like, bruh, I just want to be friends. I just want to be friends. Like, a lot of artists are so antisocial these days. You know, either artists are either... There's two types of artists now. Completely antisocial artists who think everyone's trying to get something out of them, and the people who only want to get something out of you. That's like it now. Honestly, there's a third that's me, trying to make art buddies, but I don't want to. That's like rare now. Back in my day. I'm trying to sound like a boomer. I'm gonna say people are genuinely just like antisocial now in the art community. It is a little sad. I like getting art buddies. Oh, so I should specify, because I was thinking about it while I was talking. The reason why so many of my ex-art buddies hate me is because of two things. One, the incidents that I have gone on many records of, with the incidents, or many tellings of, which I don't wish telling today. I'm all talked out. The incidents take a lot of talking to explain. But the incidents, or because I made so many art buddies so easily, that I didn't realize some of them sucked. Some of them were assholes, because I just made friends too easily. And then you're with them for a while, and you're like, these guys suck. He's an asshat, you know? But you know, when you make a million friends, some of them are bound to be assholes. And that's what it was. So most of my art buddies were lost in the incidents, or the incident of 2022, I think? I don't know. I don't remember the year anymore. Or because I just learned that they were huge dickwads. And those who remain. Those who remain in this cursed realm. I was not just saying they don't hate me because, like, the people don't hate me because I'm, like, evil or anything. Well, I guess no one thinks they're evil. Maybe I am evil. But I have very non-evil reasons they hate me. Anyone have that fear sometimes where you're like, what if I am evil and I just don't realize it? What if I'm the jonkler? In the bad way, not the good way. What if I'm a little trickster? But no, if I was gonna be a Batman villain, it'd be the Riddler. Riddler goated. Oh, I didn't draw the blinds down here. Whoops. Oh, I just went to coloring. But which version of the Riddler would I be is the question. If I did become the Riddler. if at any point in my real life timeline I were to become the Riddler, I probably would have turned into the what's his face from The Batman, but not the movie, The Batman the TV show. That's why I hate when they call two shows the same thing, or two things the same thing. Because there's The Batman the movie, and then there's The Batman the TV show, and the TV show one. And they both have a really iconic Riddler, is the problem. That's also the problem. The Batman the TV show, or sorry, The Batman the movie had like a different villain than the Riddler. Then me saying the Riddler would immediately narrow it down to the TV show. Unfortunately, they both have iconic Riddlers. 2005 is the TV show. The cartoon. Now, maybe I'd be able to become the Quizmaster from The Batman, the TV show. Seriously, how the fuck... Dude, the Quizmaster is such a fucking, like, chud loser. But, like... If he lost weight, he'd be, like, yoked. Because he's like 9 feet tall, and he weighs, like, 1,000 pounds, because he's, like, fat. Like, dude, if he lost that weight, he'd still be 9 feet tall. You don't gain height from being fat. At least not more than, like, a centimeter or two. From, like, the fat on the bottom of your feet and the fat on the top of your head. Like, you don't gain that much height from being fat. He's 9 feet tall. He almost clocked Batman. Just swinging a fat hand at him. I should pull up the Quizmaster so you guys know what I'm fucking talking about. Look at the fucking Quizmaster, dude. He literally is like 9 feet tall. Probably more. He's probably like 10. Maybe pushing a 12. His gimmick is that he kidnapped people and made them do a trivia TV show. That's it, really. Oh, sorry, not Quizmaster. He's the Clue Master. My bad. Might be. Maybe he's the Clue Master. I remember hating him, or hating his name, specifically. It's like you're the Clue Master, but you do a quiz show. Okay, man, you don't even do a clue show. Whatever. Clue Master my ass. Man, how's there still like an hour and 20 minutes left on stream, man? I thought we really played through that. We really did the ending of that game faster than I thought. What would have been slower if I restarted my whole run to beat the game? I guess in hindsight, what they were going for, but what I don't like. I still don't like this, by the way. I'm talking about Cairn again. God dang it. So, in hindsight, what they were probably going for is that you do the climb down ending on your first round, and then you extra hard do a super planned playthrough for your second playthrough and you climb the mountain. But if they were going to do that, right, if that's probably what That's probably what their intention was. But if that's your intention, then the choice shouldn't be one and done. It should be at any moment you can give up and climb back down the mountain. That's what it should have been. Right? Because, like, I make the choice to climb the mountain, and then I fail, and then I realize I've soft-locked my save file. Basically. You know? It's like, oh. Okay. But if it was like, oh, you climb and you try and you fail and you try, but you can't do it, not today, then you choose to climb down with your friend. If that's what it should have been. Because then I still would have been mad, but I would have respected them if that's how they did it. I would have been like, okay, I respect what you're going for, but I'm still mad. What's the next one? This one. There's like a lot of games, it's like I can see your vision, but 99% of players aren't going to do that, you know? Like, if they gave me the option, I wouldn't have done it, because 99% of players are stubborn like me. If that was the option that any time I could climb down, I don't think any player would take it. Because that's just not how gamers and gaming works. Like, you know, if it was like, if the game was shorter, if the climb was shorter, I think it's reasonable, but that climb took forever. You know? Like, you know, Sifu. I think most players who play Sifu, which, hey, look, we're talking about Sifu again, wow. Most players who play Sifu are willing to restart their run, because the game is shorter. Because that's also a game where if you fuck up early, it punishes you in the late game. But with Sifu, the game is real quick. You can crank, not like, it's quick if you're good, which the point is that you replay the game a bunch of times to get good, so you can get quicker, so that you can do a really good final run. Honestly, when I streamed it, I had already played and beaten the game like 12 times, so I did it on my first try on my stream where I played Sifu. That wasn't a good showing of it, but if you're playing Sifu, brand new save file, no skill, that's what it's like. Cairn to be a shorter game that you do that on, because it is more fun as a long game, which is why it's just incompatible. Like, the ending and the style of game just feel completely incompatible. Because for that type of ending, the game needs to be shorter by a lot. But with this kind of game, I don't want it to be shorter, so you can't have it. You can't have both of these things. And I'm talking about Cairn again. I'm playing again. Like, if Cairn was a, like, 5-hour game, I'd be mad. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it as much if it was a 5-hour game. but the ending would have worked better. I would have liked it, but I would have been disappointed if it was shorter. But yeah, but if it was shorter, and I would have liked the ending more, 100%. They'd be like, oh, I see what you're doing here, game. I have to prepare harder. Also kind of sad there's no post-game content in Cairn. So I was really coping, I guess. I could just say coping. I was huffing the copium hard. It was like, oh, the networking thing, the ghosts was a demo-only feature, but the networking guy is credited in the opening of this game. Therefore, is there going to be some sort of networking? Like, will there be a unlockable multiplayer ghost mode for racing in a sequel? In a second playthrough? And then nope. I coped too hard and got myself hyped up. I hopiumed. I really do think it's like this also feels like the type of game where they add more content in an update after release. I wasn't finding anything on that, so I don't know if they are going to do it. Like, it does feel like the kind of game that would do that, though, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna. I think the game's done. I think it's finished. And by more content, I mean, like, the type of game where they release it, they want everyone to play it, and then they, like, release, like, a bonus mode or whatever. Like, I don't know, like, custom player-made maps, or a challenge mode, or, like, randomizer mode, because I think a randomizer mode would go fun on that game. Spice up my playthroughs. You know? Like, that's what I'm kind of expecting, but I'm not seeing if they're gonna... I don't know if they're gonna do that. That's what I'm kind of expecting, though, is that it's a... That they're gonna, like, oh, we're gonna just add, like, 2 more modes after everyone's gotten the chance to play the normal mode. I've seen games do that. God, my voice is getting so tired today. I'm yapping today. I guess this happens every stream, where I beat a game. Where I beat a game early, and then I do something else for the rest of stream. I think that happens every time that happens. I just yap about it for a really long time. Customs witness. before time goes by and I lose perspective. It hurts, forget it. I'm supposed to look inside my head. You when I'm with you, no one sees me the way you do. I'll move this text a bit closer. Escape. What do we have to do? 8, 9, 10. It does feel like I drew less doodles on this page than the other one, but this one definitely has more doodles. I think it's just because I didn't fill the page. But the ideas aren't as funny, they're just cute. And that's also why. Nothing wrong with them not being funny and them being cute instead. I'm just saying that's like it makes the 2 pages feel very distinct. Maybe I should end stream early. That's the next one we're doing. After it's pick belly button. That one. I might end stream. Every time you look down and in your sleep, the things you never said to me, that you've had enough of love. The song is really good. When you think about it, the girl on the song is kind of like a fucking psycho. When I'm broken, just bend, and we can learn to love again. Like, you should definitely break up with this girl. The characters of the song, not the singer. Obviously. We can learn to love again. Like, bro, she's just going, like, crazy. Just like, yeah, we should break up. And the guy's like, bro, what the fuck? Or chill. We still have everything, and it's all in your mind. So you've been having real bad dreams. Oh, you're still not so close to me. Nothing more than empty sheets. There's a lot of songs where, like, the characters in the song, the narrative of the song, are, like, kind of psychos. But you're not supposed to think of them as psychos. But nah, she's definitely a psycho in this song. Yo girl have a bad dream, and then fucking goes like, we should break up because I had a bad dream. Actually kind of crazy. And like deranged behavior, not gonna lie. Will come rain. Maybe I'm being too mean though. Maybe. Still crazy though. Still crazy, but maybe I'm being a little harsh. But still. Broken just bent to love again. broken, just bend. You can learn to love again. Also, if I'm like completely wrong, and I might be, I will say my music media literacy is pretty bad because sometimes you just get lost in the music and you only hear like the weird parts, or you only like think about the weird parts. So if it's actually like perfectly reasonable, whatever, my bad. I'm not out here ranking the story of a song that's just a banger. My media literacy is entirely within typical rating, like movies. Like stories that have more than 3 minutes of content. And a chorus. I don't know how my brain got on this topic. There's like something I kind of want to yap about. I don't want to blab about. I don't know how to make it not sound weird. That I'm just suddenly blabbing about it with no prompt. This is person that I kind of know. We haven't talked in a while, but every time I'm like having like a panic attack or a depressive week or something like that, and I like decide to talk about it, because you know, talking about those things make you feel better about those things. This person comes out of the fucking woodworks and it's like every time. And it's like, oh, we're friends. We're best friends, right? And, like, I'm here if you need to talk about it, you know? Talk about it, like, in, like, detail, like, private detail. And I'm like, bitch, we're not friends. We don't talk. Like, I have a minimum, like, ever, for a long time, for the past, like, the past, like, 3 to 4 years, I've had what I will say is a minimum standard of friendship. You know, it's like a video game for me, or when you're talking to me, where you have to reach like this much, you know. Like you know, I have like a friendship-o-meter, right? Here's my friendship-o-meter, and you need to be like about here, minimum, to be a friend. And, you know, you need like a certain number of points to go up that high, right? And this person, I'm like, do you know where this person's at? This person's at like they're not even close to hitting the minimum friendship-o-meter, right? But they keep like, it's like, you're nice to me, you get like this many points. You're best friends with my arch nemesis, and you know exactly why they're not arch nemesis. Arch nemesis makes it seem like we talk more. You're best friends with one of the people I hate the most, and you know why I hate them the most, and you know, and you've confirmed that what they did to me is true. You've confirmed that, and you're still friends with them. So you know, you're minus down back to here. You were here, you're back down to here. And like, I'm chill being friends with someone who's even, like, friendly with someone I hate. That's fine. But, like, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all there is. Like, you don't talk to me a decent amount of time. You don't know, like, 3 basic facts about me. You don't, like, you know, you don't have anything that gives you points on my friendship-o-meter, right? So, like, this person always comes to me, like, as if we're, like, buddies. Like, I think one of the most important ones on my friendship-o-meter is frequency of talking to me. Like, you have to talk to me, like, semi-frequently to be on the friendship-o-meter. Right? And this person only talks to me when I'm talking publicly about having, like, a panic attack or something. So I'm like, no, I'm not talking to you. Like, what are you doing here, man? Like, I could probably tweet right now. Like, I could probably tweet right now, I'm having a panic attack. And they're gonna be in my DMs in, like, 10 minutes. I can't fucking see it. And I don't think they're my friend. I honestly don't think so. Like, I don't even think in their eyes they're my friend. I think they're doing it for, like, good points or whatever. Like, to feel better about themselves. Like, oh, look at me, I'm helping someone having a panic attack. But I'm like, you shouldn't really be helping someone with a panic attack if, like, you're not, like, close with them, right? Because I don't think you can properly help someone with a panic attack if you're not close to them. Other than, like, literally giving them space, right? And I just don't get this person. It's every time I have, like, some sort of public thing, or every time I mention something public like that, they come in, and I'm like, you don't... Like, right now, we haven't talked in, like, 5 months. And if I said something, if I said, like, a panic attack, they'd be here. And I'm like, bruh. We're not friends. Leave me alone. And I don't want to say that to them, because first off, when we're talking, I'm having a panic attack, obviously, aforementioned. So, that's not in the forefront of my mind. And I don't want to be mean to them, because I'm not a mean person. But, like, what the fuck are you doing? We're not friends. Like, why are you here? I don't know, their behavior is baffling to me. This should be in front. I just don't get it. And fun thing, the only reason we haven't talked in a while is because I haven't had a panic attack in a while. Because, you know, overall I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing fine. I'm not getting panic attacks. I've had a depressive episode or two, but no panic attack. Literally, that's the only reason we haven't talked. They have nothing to talk to me about. Actually, another reason is I don't think they're on Blue Sky. Their girlfriend's on Blue Sky, and their girlfriend follows me on Blue Sky. I don't think they have a Blue Sky. And I don't think... Their girlfriend's a lot nicer and well, they're nice too, but I'm not... They're less confrontational, and I don't think if I had a panic attack, the girlfriend would inform the other person and then have that person in my DMs. I don't think that would happen. So I think that's also why they haven't really talked to me a bit. They're not on Twitter anymore. Not on the shitter site. Yeah, I don't know. That's just been burning a hole in my head for a while. Of this person. Person and their weird ass behavior. Because I don't know, if you're not friends with someone, and someone's having a panic attack, the thing you should do is fucking give them space. Like, what are you doing? having a crisis, and I have to deal with you now. You know? Heroine's next. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. That thing that was just fucking weird and annoying. I think there was a point in time where I was trying to be their friend. But it never worked out. As the aforementioned, they are friends with my enemy. So it's like... I think it's one thing to be friends with my enemy, because most people, if they're friends with my enemy, they don't know that that person's my enemy. And I don't wish to fucking go through the effort of telling them, oh yeah, this person fucking is a piece of shit, and they ruined my life or whatever, you know? Not worth the effort to do that. But like, this person was in the forefront of that drama. And you're choosing to be friends with this person still. You should, like, you should know better. Like, do better, man. There's another person who's trying to be my friend, but I feel like they're trying to do it out of pity, and they're also friends with an enemy of mine. A different enemy, too. Crazy enough. And I'm like, you know why I can't be friends with you, man. You know, you should know. It is just really weird to be, like, friends with someone and their, like, greatest foe. It's just weird. And not just friends with them, best friends with someone's greatest foe. Like, it's just crazy. And I don't talk to those people anymore. Wow, weird. I might end stream soon. I don't know if I can draw any longer. think I'm done. My brain's cooked. I made the music so I don't play which string volume on stream. Yeah, my brain's so fried. I think I have like a minor headache. Like on the headache scale of 10, you should see the doctor, to 0, it's like a 1. It's like, yeah, it's not bad. I just think I have a 1 starting. You know, it's like, it's doable, but I think it will get worse if I stay here doing shit. Lol. Why was I about to consider rating this person? Am I an idiot? Like, oh, this person's live. They haven't been live in a bit. Then I'm like, this person has like 1,000 viewers. I've never rated them before. Why would I rate someone with 1,000 viewers? You know? I'm not stupid. Jesus. Yeah, we're rating Adelaide. I appreciate it for show day. Here's 80 points. Cheap as I can make it. Yeah. Something. Probably nothing. I'm taking a break. 3 days of playing Cairn straight. And yeah. I can't think anymore. Good night.